Yes. 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 In the city. Zoning. I'm so other. This world is going to be in a complete state of chaos, and it's only going to get worse because the Most High God is coming back, and he's coming to judge this world. He's coming to take and to be the God to the just. He's going to come to destroy the wicked. Who are the wicked? The wicked are those that do not obey the commandments of the Most High God, the 10 commandments, that do not trust in his son Jesus as the only way. The way and the truth and the life is all in Christ Jesus. And there is no other way to God. There's no other way to salvation other than to serve the Most High God in the name of his son Jesus. But this world wants to continue to turn away from God. This world wants to continue to do their own thing and to think they can do it without God, and that everything is just how everything is like it always has been, and it's going to be this way and fine, and we should just be able to, live our lives and do as we want to do and all that evil. This world is getting ready it's going to be the culmination of this world. And there's those that are out there in this world that know these things that serve Satan. These demons and these fallen angels that are in these people that we always talk about with these targeted individual videos. These people are out there. They're waiting for the time when God takes the 4 angels away from the world and allows them to just basically let chaos run rampant in this world. The reason why there's even any semblance of peace in this world is because the 4 angels, which the Most High God has put in this world on the 4 corners of the earth to hold the peace. He put them there to hold the peace of the world so that the world would not just completely fall apart.
We are living in the last days. Prophecies spoken about in the Bible are becoming a reality. And though many differ on the exact order in which the Bible prophecy is being revealed, there's no question that this book is accurate and undoubtedly speaks of events occurring now that couldn't have been known without it being inspired by God himself. In this video, I will try to explain how the mark of the beast and its application has been misunderstood. Many think the mark of the beast is a technological device placed under the skin, which will give the recipient the ability to buy and sell. If you look on YouTube, you'll see the examples of companies seemingly preparing the way for this new technology by giving their employees the option to insert RFID chips into their hands. We see coffee machines along with vending machines, security clearance machines, door entrances, computer logons, and the like, all being set up to read the personal information located on the person's individual chip. And one might think this is the future getting cool, but something much more sinister is at work. And if you understand how the satanic elite which run our world think, you know that this is nothing more than a glimpse to the future that will be nothing nice for the masses. I personally read about RFID nanotechnologies, since 1995. Oddly enough, I heard about it at first from a Christian TV show on TBN. I think the man's name was Peter Lalonde, and he spoke about this little chip the size of a grain of rice being planted under the skin with the ability to hold everyone's personal records on it. Things like medical records, bank records. The internet wasn't all that established back then, so it didn't say anything about it being able to track the websites you might frequently use or your PayPal buying methods. But in general, every personalized record could fit on this future tracking device for the masses. It was the consensus of the program, even back then, that this was an indication that we were entering the end times, and that this chip was actually the mark of the beast spoken about in the book of Revelations 13, 16 through 18. Predictive programming is a tactic used by the satanic elite to prepare the masses for an event before it happens, sort of like a prepping of the mind to accept a new reality without being too startled by its implementation. All throughout this Western world rulership, which is nothing more than modern day spiritual Babylon, the secret societies, or as the names that we are given, the Illuminati, have used a philosophy called the Hegelian dialect to govern the world. This dialect or worldview says that they must create order out of chaos, meaning that they create the tragic events that occur in our world and then come up with the solutions to solve them. They consider themselves as gods, so this is their way of using that power by trying to dictate everything that happens while pushing the masses to their desired location.
Those that serve Satan have been deceived by their father, Satan. They've been given these spiritual gifts to do certain things which we're not privy to do. They can see things, hear things. They got familiar spirits that know things about people. They can do things, guys, that we cannot do. The Most High God did not give us the ability to do that, and that's fine with me.
And so what happens is,
third eye.
Yeah, it's your third eye. That's what they're talking about. That's why the Hindus and the different religions, they have the eye up here on the forehead, and they talk about opening your inner eye and all that stuff. It's just letting Satan in the door and saying, I'm ready, run me in fully and completely. Yeah. And they think it's like being one with your creator. What it is, it's being one with Satan. It is. And then when you get saved, if you get saved by Jesus Christ, you become an enemy of the world. The enemy, the world ends up freaking hating your guts. I was like, dude, what's going on? After I got saved, man, I was like, what is going on? All my friends just abandoned me. I wasn't preaching to them, but they knew, the hive knew. They reject you.
I'm so other.